Well, here you have it. I promised you guys a tour of the newly upgraded Crescent Isle, and we will be doing that today. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. Last time, we took down Vice the Imposter, a group of carnies that thought that they could be us and steal people's money. We set them straight, sent them packing, and sent them into business, apparently, because now they have like a 3-person show, impersonating us, but in a good way, I guess. Whatever. This episode, we will be going to the Land of Ice, but first, at the end of the last one, time ran a little quick because I underestimated how long that battle with Vice took. So I wanted to come here and I wanted to give you guys a quick tour on how, all the cool stuff. Oh my god, we have pumpkins? Oh, that's awesome. I think they're pumpkins. Are they pumpkins? They're Arcadian pumpkins, I guess. I don't know. It's actually the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen that before. But yeah, so things are already very different. Wow, Gonzalez, look at your gravestone. Jeez. Man, that's huge. Ha! Alright, so let's start with the living quarters. So this is what Aurora did. She made it very Yafutomen-like, even to the point where the doors slide open. I'm going to open up this one. And this is kind of like the living room area. So you have, Marcos and Hans talking. Pinta should be here. Pinta should actually do something for it. Let me talk to him. A lot of islands where some really interesting animals live. Where's the other head? It's a secret. Yeah, this is probably having to do with Pinta's quest of sorts. I don't know, because I never did it for the Dreamcast. But he can bring me back animals for 500 gold. And let's have him catch. And we can change this around and everything, but at first he has cute from the east, color from the south, scary from the west. Oh boy, I know what the west is. Let's start with, I think I know what these are, so we're going to do with this first. I think I need a little color around here. Go catch colorful creatures. Okay, so we're doing colorful first. There we go. So 500 gold for him. Boom. Some really cool bunk beds and everything over there. So there you go. There's some living quarters down there. Vice is up to the left. I'm not changing any of this. I'm just kind of, I may go into, I'll go into here. Whose room is this? Oh, it's Fina's room. Hey, honey, what are you doing? You even had a room made for me, too. Can't believe it, yada, yada, yada. Aw, you're so welcome. Okay. So that must mean Ika's room has got to be up over here. Is this Enrique's room? It's maybe Ika's room. That's Ika's room. Alright, what do you have to say, buddy? Girly. Whatever-y. Real Captain Vice, I said it. Alright, nice. Okay. So there we go. You're still talking. Okay, thank you. I think the other one is supposed to be our 4th party member room. So for right now, that's Enrique's room. We're going to let him have his princely privacy. So we have a few other things that we can do. If I go into the tavern, this actually becomes from a bar to a tavern. It's a little bit more upgraded here. We're a little bit better. Now that I have a kitchen I can use, just need to get some started. Yes, let's go ahead and give her 1,000 gold. This way she can stock the pantry and get things all ready to go. Very good. They each end up, cooking something, like a special item. I believe Aurora makes the Aurora special or something like that, that fully heals your HP and MP, but it can only be used outside of battle. So that's really cool. And I forget what Polly's do. What do you have to say for yourself? More depressing than Esperanza. Hey, that's not nice to say. You alright, Robinson? Lost every drift, yada yada yada. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And are you alright? I know you want to dance. Promised me he would build the stage for me and dance, but we did not have enough money. You know what? I am going to pay that 500 gold, so this way you will have your dancing stage, Merida. Yeah. You do. I mean, that's what you're here for. You're a jester. Start jesting. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to come over here to... What's this? Oh, it's the chickens! There's the chickens! We have chickens. What does it say? Coquetta. Yeah, I like chicken better. Alright, so let's talk to Kerala. And I think she can do even more for us. So we can have her remodel a building, which means that you can override things. So I can have her make the tavern look more Yafutomen, as opposed to what I had Ishmael do it. Or we can have her decorate the island. Let's have her decorate the island. So we can even have a fountain in the plaza. We can put some fish in the pond, or nothing. I think I want some fish in the pond. By doing that, she builds a little gazebo in there, if I'm not mistaken, and I think she puts koi fish in there. I'm also going to want her to build the fountain a little bit later, but I figured I might as well do that first. Let's talk to Ishmael. I want him to... living quarters, tavern... Ah, here we go. Khalifa's tent. Yes, I want you to do that. I don't know why. I just like his look for Khalifa's tent a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and give him 1,000 gold and have him change around her tent. It'll make it much bigger for her and everything like that, because it just looks like this weird little teepee thing. Last place that I do want to go is... What is back here? I'm sorry, I got distracted. What's back here? This is just I guess it's just a storage area. Because remember, this was like a forging area, and now it just looks completely different. We gave gold to Osman in order to upgrade her stock. And if you notice, as soon as we walk in here, her tent is much, much bigger now. Like, really, way to live in luxury there. Items galore. I don't think we can do this anymore, right? Yeah, okay, that was a little creepy. I didn't really want to read that. But she sells better boxes. So we have the Pyre and Pyrum boxes, Crystallis, which I love to buy, and then now Crystallen boxes, Wevlen boxes. Like, she sells some pretty decent upgrade magic spell boxes. So, I may come back and buy a few. For right now, I'm not going to. Actually, you know what? I'm going to buy... No. We'll go 4 of you. We'll buy 2 Electrum, and I'll buy 2 Bloodland. There we go. Okay, just to have some high power boxes, you know, in my inventory, and in case I need them for anything. So goodbye. And Ryukon, I always forget. Is there anything? Talk. A little tired. Okay, yeah, still not yet. He will upgrade his shop, and he will be able to forge Vice's ultimate, well, in the original game, ultimate weapon, in Legends' second ultimate weapon. It just takes a little while, and I think we have to push forward a little bit more with the story in order for that to happen. But there you go. There's Crescent Isle. There, it's, you know, coming along. It's building up very nicely. What I'm going to do now is I am going to head back to the Delphinus, and we are going to start making our way to the Land of Ice. There is one quick stop I need to make beforehand as kind of a, just to show you guys something deal, and then we will be off to the Cold Lands. Which, that first stop is still technically part of the Cold Lands anyway, but you'll see when I get there. So, let's go. Alright, so here I am, all the way in the northern part of the map. Now remember, Fina told us to head south in order to get to the Land of Ice. And, if you remember me talking about this world, you know, not too long ago, I said that it's a donut. So therefore, you may logically think, well, if we're here on Crescent Isle, if we just fly north, we'll be able to make it to the Land of Ice, right? Yes and no. The game actually does a pretty good job at blocking you off from the north in order to be able to not reach it. But you can get to it and touch the area earlier on. Like, there's a lot that... See, so there's the purple moon. See, you can get here. You can be in this area and actually touch this part of the Land of Ice before anybody even mentions the word ice. You can't get over those mountains because they jut up higher than the clouds, so it blocks you that way. And also, it's interesting because this piece of the continent actually is touching the Dark Rift. You have to, like... The Dark Rift, like, goes through the Land of Ice here, of sorts, and, you know, swings back around and everything. It's very weird on how this actually works out, but it's a very well-placed barricade in order to make sure you can't go that way earlier in the game. You can fly around and touch the land and fight enemies from the Land of Ice early, which isn't a bad thing, because they give, like, 4 magic experience each, which is each battle, which is a whole lot. But you can't get there that early. However, if you have the Delphinus, you can get to the Land of Ice itself probably before you get the Esperanza, because they want you to cut through the Sky Rift here, and it's not that hard to bust through the Sky Rift here or even in South Ocean in order to get to the Land of Ice early. So, I kept talking about, like, the sequence break of sorts. you can't get to the dungeon yet because you need to reinforce the hull of your ship as Brahma had done for us now. That's the only way you can get into it. But before you go to Esperanza, you can get to the Land of Ice, grind out, some levels, fight the Sky Beast, get the discoveries, all of that stuff. Again, without anybody even mentioning the words Land of Ice. And it's funny because I actually just fought enemies from the Land of Ice right there. But I'll wait till I actually get to where I want to get to in order to talk about them. So, I will meet you when we are further south. Okay, I'd say that this is pretty good. We went all the way south, and now let's go ahead, bust through this sky rift as the South Ocean keeps pushing us down. And here we are. Already with the floating icy thingies and everything, and I believe if we just go a little bit ahead, we have found the Lands of Ice. A frozen continent sleeping quietly under the light of the purple moon. Ancient legends and myths speak of it as a land of the dead, but its true nature remained unknown until its discovery by Vice the Blue Rogue. Why? What did we discover about it that, showed its true... That ice is cold? Did we not know this? Was the things... That island... Ice Island is floating very weird there. And I'm going to tell you right now, Vice was not the first one to be here. And Enrique will inform us of that. Is this a cutscene that happens? No, in a little bit there'll be a cutscene that happens. But when a cutscene happens, Oh no, we did that already, where Enrique was telling us that the Valuan scholars had already talked about the ancient city underneath. That means somebody else had to have been here already. Not discovered by Vice the Blue Rogue. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for a discovery right now. And it's literally like, just watch the compass. It just goes along, and it's definitely along this area. And that's all it flies. It flies east, turns around, flies west, turns around, flies east. So if you head in one direction, you're bound to run into it eventually. It's kind of near high sky. It's still in mid-sky area, but it's near like the cloud line. So if I just keep going this way, I will run into it eventually. And there's probably going to be new enemies here, so let's go ahead and open up the trusty monster guidebook. Ah, look, these are the guys that I actually ran into when I was way up north. The Medalukiv. I guess it's like a Medusa, whatever. They're recolors from the ones that we had in Yafutoma. Those were blue, now these are purple. 519 HP, 613 experience, 132 gold. Possibly give you ivory bands at the end of battle. They do like to drill nose your characters, which weakens them, which is really annoying because it's like, no one wants to be weakened. That's stupid. So just, I don't know. I guess taking them out as fast as possible is always a good thing. Being purple, I always thought that they were weak versus fire, but apparently they're more weak to purple than anything else, right? Or are they blue? Oh, I think they're actually like bluish color. I don't remember what it is. But there we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, these are one of the common enemies that we're going to be fighting. There's only like a few, maybe like 3 different enemies that we'll run into, very similar to how it was in Yafutoma. All the new stuff will come when we get into the dungeon. So hopefully we'll find the new guys soon. We're in an ice area, so expect to see like cold themed stuff. Oh, there it is! There it is! There it is! There it is! Up, 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 up! Yes! You have found the paper airship! That is awesome! Nobody knows how this piece of paper survived the trials of ages. Perhaps it is a mystery that will never be solved. Some say that inscribed upon the paper is a map to a fabled land, but nobody knows the truth. This was thrown, I believe this is part of the Legends exclusive, what is it, the Legends exclusive, discoveries. I think so anyway, and even if not, maybe, yeah it is. Okay, yeah, it is part of Legends only. Okay, I think that's what's written on this is the script to Pirates, Skies of Arcadia 2. Maybe maps to Skies of Arcadia 2, something like that, but it's like a little weird nod that the developers decided to throw in, like, there's continuously flying map of a possible sequel to this game, and you will never know about it because it's just going to continuously fly. Ah, man, there's a discovery! Can I touch this? Predicting new guys? Predicting new guys. Predicted 2 new guys! Nice! Perfect! Awesome! And we got one of my favorite ones, too. First we have the Keelites. Keelites, the penguins. Why not? 178 HP, give you 449 experience, 119 gold. Could possibly drop parentheses. These are purple guys, so red is your friend, so I will be land bursting in order to take them down in like one fell swoop. And of course we have the Looper variant for the Land of Ice, the strongest one, well, one of the strongest ones, but anything stronger than this is unique in its own right. The Arc Looper, 134 HP, 2041 experience, 1328 gold. Could drop fortune rings or Dexus seeds, all kinds of fun stuff. Of course, red is its weakness, but generally you want to hit it, because just hitting it will be enough to win the day. What am I doing? No. You're doing that. You're doing that. You're doing... And everyone else just all out attack the Arc Looper. All out attack it! No! We missed one. No. Oh, that's right. Don't you be running away from me. I don't think so, little penguin. There we go. Nice. Oh, wow. It did 1 damage to the Arc Looper? Wow. Ike is getting a lot stronger than I thought she was going to be. Anybody else? Oh, you're gonna silence everybody? Boo. Silence my mage? Boo. And it missed. Wow, that's, sad. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and call his Fury. Block, block, block. It was either gonna run or he was gonna die. That was your choices, Arc Looper.
That was easy.
Alright, so I really want to find more of them and beat them. They are amazing. You saw how much experience and everything that they have. Holy crap, it's nuts. I can't touch this, right? Can I touch the tip? Nope. Okay, I can't touch the tip. That's so sad. Yeah, that'll be something that we can't get till much later. However, there are plenty of other discoveries for us to, well, discover. Where is the next one? My god, I just got into a fight with like 6 or 7 of those jellyfish things, and they just kept doing drill nose over and over again, and it was just taking forever to finish. I passed it. Where the heck? It's on like one of these floating like cubey islands here, a little bit off of the main island. Come on, where are you? I am seriously convinced flying around smashing A is the reason that I get into more fights. So I think I'm just going to calmly fly and hopefully... Oh, there it is! You can see the little indent in the cube. That should be it, right? Nope, that was not it at all. I was making stuff up as they went around. Alright. Hold on one second. Oy. I am actually super excited because Fina got her last SP, or her next SP, so that is awesome. Okay, so there's the crack right there, and like I said, it's like next to it. So you go down, and you find the Frozen Giant. A giant furry animal perfectly preserved in ice for more than 20,000 years. It is unknown how the creature came to be frozen here. Perhaps it fell into a crack in a glacier while chasing its prey. Or it was instantly frozen in some catastrophe. How this manages to be jutting out from the side of an ice thing, I have no idea. That's actually quite weird and strange, but I think it's supposed to be like a woolly mammoth and everything. That's definitely what it's supposed to be based on, finding mammoths in the ice and everything like that. So... yeah, Frozen Giant, awesomeness. And there's something, yeah, look at that thing ahead of us. That is the sky beast that's flying around here in the Land of Ice. We're not going to deal with that right now, because I would rather go around and find more discoveries rather than having to deal with, that thing. It's not hard, it's not difficult at all, it's actually quite easy. I would just rather show you guys what the Land of Ice has to offer first before anything else. And I think there's some weird auto-discovery over here. Right? They're just gonna hit. That was weird. Okay, no. I discovered something here last time. Maybe if I just keep hitting... Oh, there we are. I don't know. I was literally flying around hitting A, and all of a sudden, poof, it came up. This is something that you can get in high sky, but because you can see it, it's there. The Aurora. A spectacle of light that has graced the skies above the land of ice since ancient times. Auroras are thought to have been caused by the gravity of the moons, and once every few thousand years, a coverage of the moons creates auroras worldwide. A convergence of the moons creates auroras worldwide. These auroras, whatever it is that you want to call them, I was in Iceland, and we had a special thing in order to try to see the northern lights and everything. Yeah, they're not as spectacular as this. They really aren't, at least when I was there. We managed to catch one picture with a little bit of color in it, but it wasn't really anything spectacular. So, I think they're a farce. Oh, wow, and it blinks again. That's so weird. Can I see it? No, I can't. If you're up in high... Okay, so you see a little bit of, like... Yeah, high moon. So you see, like, a little bit, in the sky. It's pretty cool, but, very, very... It's what you would expect. Oh, okay, never mind. We actually do have another new enemy. I did not think I was going to run into these guys now, but it works because there's one less one I got to worry about later. These are the Valgan. I'm pretty sure we have not seen anything like these guys before. They're like kind of like, a new enemy design for the Land of Ice. And they have 188 HP, 273 experience, 132 gold, and they could possibly drop choms, which are the things that when you feed him the cupel, he regurgitates all of his chams and abrachams, and you can resend him down to a different evolutionary path. Also, it is awesome that I have 12 SP now. Thank you, Fina, for finally catching up to everybody, because you needed it, and now I can actually do an Omega Cyclone every turn, and I will do that right now. And you know what? Let's actually watch the animation. I think we only saw it once, and it wasn't even in that great of a setting. So here we go.
Here
As awesome and as, like, eventful as that is, it's still not really that much stronger than a land burst, and it's 4 SP more, so it's like, it's a little upsetting to think that they didn't power up Omega Cyclone a little bit more.
That was easy.
I mean, at least a few more bumps of attack. It's supposed to be better Lambda Burst. Well, at least we got a lot of gold, so that's always a positive point for those Arc Loopers, pending I hit them. Alright, so, let's actually, I need to fly across. This is like a lake. This is legitimately like a frozen lake right here. And it's really cool flying on it, because it's like, we kick up all of the ice. The next thing is actually on top of this mountain. Just gotta fly along this way till we start spinning a bit. Come on, where are ya? Yep, there we are. And we have found the Icelands. I really, really like the discoveries in the Land of Ice, mainly because their backstories are awesome, like this one. Iceland, a giant lens made purely of ice. It's supposedly impervious to heat. Legend has it that people of the ancient world used the lens to burn ships out of the sky or to see faraway lands. But then, why was the focal point last centered on Glacia itself? Oh man, that's so awesome. The sense of mystery and wonder behind this thing. So you have this ice lens that could like focus like light and sun's rays into a point and burn it. I forget what that's called, but there's a specific name that goes with that. Or it's used like a telescope. So, why was it pointed at Glacia? What happened in Glacia that caused the people that live there to want to use their ice lens to hope and break out? Also, it is pointing in the direction of Glacier, which is our dungeon for the area, so it kind of hints itself to where you need to go, so you just kind of follow where the ice lens is. Last discovery, down over here, kind of in the middle of the field, one of my absolute favorites, and you will see why once I find it. Come on. Aw. Alright, where are you? I know you're here. Alright, I'm gonna stop hitting A, because again, I feel like if I hit A, that just means battle. Always. Oh, there we are! Found the Icebird! Yes! I have found my penguin! Waddle, 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 waddle. A strange bird that lives on islands of ice. Its small wings are not suited for flight, so it feeds by jumping for fish that float nearby. I hope they don't jump off of the island. That would suck. They are model parents. Male and females take turns caring for an egg, never leaving it until it hatches. Aww! Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I mean, where are you? Vice, go down. Please, thank you. Where is it? I want to see it. I want to see the bird, damn it! Yes! Look at that. Waddle, 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 waddle. Ha! That's awesome. I love it. Oh, it's so cute. So, there you go. Those were all of the possible discoveries that we can get so far in the Land of Ice. In the next episode, I'm actually going to stay watching the penguin, because I could fly up there and look at that strange weird beast floating around and everything, but I'd rather watch the penguin waddle, because it's adorable and it's cute, and it has... Its egg looks like is like a belly button. Oh my god, it's like a troll. That's great. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, Metal Blade 427. In the next episode, we go ahead and we take down that sky beast that is flying around here in the Land of Ice in order to make the skies, quote, safer, because we just kill things that are big and flying around and scary. And then we'll actually go into the dungeon and kind of begin it a little bit. Won't get too far, just enough to, get you guys excited for the next part afterwards. So, until next time, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.